Some of Grandma's favorite garden crops are on the brink of disappearing forever. They were the flavors of summer, the colors of our childhood plates, and the foods that kept families healthy when money was tight. Each one tells a story of Sunday dinners, canning jars in the pantry, and the taste you just can't buy in a store. If we don't grow them now, we may never taste them again. Here are 20 Victory Garden plants you need to grow before they're gone. Fish pepper. The fish pepper once brought a spark of color and heat to Grandma's kitchen. Its variegated leaves and striped peppers were as beautiful as they were flavorful, often used to season seafood dishes in the mid-Atlantic. With medium heat and a hint of sweetness, it was a favorite for pickling and hot sauces. Rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, it kept families healthy while adding a kick to meals. As a child, you might remember the jar of bright pepper sauce on the table, always within arm's reach. Today, this heirloom is rare, but growing it keeps that bold flavor and heritage alive. Saving its seeds means preserving a piece of food history, ensuring future generations can still taste the vibrant pepper that once graced so many homestead gardens. Lazy Housewife Bean. Despite its unusual name, the Lazy Housewife bean was prized for being both easy to grow and delicious. One of America's earliest stringless green beans, it climbed trellises effortlessly and produced an abundant harvest with minimal fuss, perfect for busy homemakers. Its tender pods were snapped fresh for supper or canned for winter, making it a kitchen staple. Packed with fiber, folate, and plant-based protein, it kept bellies full and nutrition strong. Many of us remember sitting on the porch with a bowl in our laps, snapping beans while listening to family stories. Growing it today means enjoying that same fresh crunch while honoring the self-reliance and simple pleasures of past gardens. Its name may make you smile, but its flavor will win you over all over again. Cherokee Trail of Tears bean. This striking black bean carries a deep story. The Cherokee Trail of Tears bean traveled with the Cherokee people during their forced removal in the 1830s, making it a living heirloom of resilience and survival. In Grandma's garden, it thrived as both a fresh green bean and a dried bean for hearty stews. Its rich, earthy flavor and high protein content made it invaluable during lean times. Packed with iron and antioxidants, it was as nourishing as it was meaningful. Many remember shelling its glossy black seeds into enamel bowls on late summer afternoons. By planting it now, you're not just growing food, you're keeping history alive, preserving a crop that fed families through hardship and celebrated the strength of those who carried it forward. Sibley Squash. The Sibley Squash, with its blue-gray skin and rich orange flesh, was a winter pantry treasure. Known for its long storage life, it often lasted until spring without losing flavor. Sweet, dense, and perfect for pies or roasting, it brought comfort to cold weather meals. Its high beta-carotene content supported eye health, while its complex carbs kept energy steady through long days. Grandma might have baked it into bread, mashed it with butter, or served it alongside Sunday roasts. Its flavor only deepened with age, making it a true slow food delight. Growing it today not only revives an heirloom once common in Victory Gardens, but also keeps alive the memory of warm kitchens on frosty evenings when the smell of squash baking promised both nourishment and home. Paris White Cause Lettuce. Paris White Cause lettuce brought a touch of European charm to Grandma's garden. With tall, crisp leaves and a mild, slightly sweet flavor, it was the star of summer salads. This heirloom romaine type is rich in vitamins A and K, supporting healthy eyes and strong bones. Its sturdy leaves held up well in sandwiches and wraps, while its tender heart made a perfect snack right from the garden. Many remember rinsing freshly picked heads under the pump and biting into the cool crunch on hot afternoons. Growing it today means preserving a lettuce variety that offers both beauty and flavor, a crop that thrived without fuss and delighted every table it graced. Saving its seeds ensures that this garden classic remains more than just a memory, continuing to nourish and refresh generations to come. Lemon cucumber. Lemon cucumber, with its sunny yellow skin and round shape, always caught the eye in Grandma's garden basket. Despite its unusual appearance, its flavor was mild, crisp, and refreshingly sweet, perfect for summer snacking. This heirloom variety is high in hydration and offers a good dose of vitamin C, making it a health-boosting treat during warm months. Kids loved them sliced with a sprinkle of salt, while adults enjoyed them in salads or pickled for later. Their smaller size made them easy for little hands to harvest, turning gardening into a family affair. By growing lemon cucumbers today, you revive a plant that delivers charm, nutrition, and memories of hot afternoons in the garden when a cool, crisp bite could brighten even the laziest summer day. Black Valentine bean. The black Valentine bean was a reliable dual-purpose crop that served as both a tender snap bean and a flavorful dry bean. In Grandma's day, it was a dependable source of protein, fiber, and minerals, making it a victory garden essential. Its deep black seeds were striking when shelled, and its fresh pods snapped clean for quick cooking. Families often enjoyed them fresh in green bean casseroles or simmered slow as hearty winter fare. The beans' resilience and productivity meant a steady harvest, ensuring food security through the seasons. Many recall helping shell the glossy beans into bowls, a rhythmic task that brought conversation and togetherness. Planting black Valentine beans today carries forward that tradition of nourishment, reliability, and the quiet joy of harvesting something truly homegrown. Long Island cheese pumpkin. The Long Island cheese pumpkin, named for its flattened wheel of cheese shape, was a beloved fall staple. Its smooth tan skin and rich orange flesh made it ideal for pies, soups, and roasting. High in beta-carotene, potassium, and fiber, it was both delicious and deeply nourishing. Stored in a cool pantry, it kept for months, offering comfort food well into winter. Grandma often turned it into spiced pies for holiday tables, its sweet flavor filling the kitchen with a warm aroma. Children remembered the joy of scooping seeds to roast or plant next spring. Growing it today revives a heritage variety that not only tastes better than most store pumpkins, but also preserves the legacy of self-sufficiency and seasonal celebration. It is a crop worth saving before it disappears from our gardens. White Wonder cucumber. White Wonder cucumber was a charming heirloom that stood out with its creamy ivory skin and crisp, mild bite. In Grandma's garden, these cucumbers were often sliced into sandwiches or pickled into jars that brightened pantry shelves. Their low bitterness and high water content made them perfect for cooling salads in the heat of summer. Packed with vitamin C and potassium, they refreshed and nourished in every bite. Children loved their unusual color, which made them feel like a special treat, pulled fresh from the vine. Growing White Wonder today brings a touch of novelty to the garden while keeping alive a variety that has nearly vanished from seed catalogs. It is a reminder of a time when even the smallest harvest could bring smiles around the kitchen table. Oxheart Carrot. The Oxheart Carrot was a staple in old gardens for its distinctive heart-shaped form and impressive size. Sweet, tender, and rich in beta-carotene, it offered nutrition that supported healthy vision and immune strength. Its short, broad shape made it ideal for heavy or rocky soils where longer carrots struggled. Grandma often cooked them into stews, mashed them with butter, or served them fresh from the garden with a crisp snap. Their bright orange color was a cheerful sight in winter meals. Many remember pulling them up by hand, brushing off the soil, and taking a crunchy bite on the spot. Growing Oxheart carrots today revives a variety that proves you don't need perfection to get delicious flavor. Just a good patch of soil and the will to keep tradition alive. Hungarian heart tomato. The Hungarian heart tomato, with its deep pink-red color and large, meaty texture, was a treasure for slicing and canning. Known for its rich, sweet flavor, it was a reliable producer that kept family tables stocked through the summer and pantry shelves full for winter. Its low seed count and dense flesh made it perfect for sauces, while its vitamin-rich content supported overall health. Grandma often sliced it thick for sandwiches or stewed it into hearty dishes that warmed the home. Many recall its weight in the hand, substantial, reassuring, and full of promise. Growing it today means holding on to a tomato variety that delivers both flavor and nostalgia, keeping alive the taste of real tomatoes before commercial hybrids took over. Winter luxury, pie pumpkin. The winter luxury pie pumpkin earned its name with flesh so silky and sweet that pies practically made themselves. Its distinctive netted skin was a familiar sight in fall gardens, promising rich flavor and exceptional texture. High in vitamins A and C, it brought nourishment as well as comfort to holiday tables. Grandma's pumpkin pies made with this variety were smooth, fragrant, and unforgettable, often the highlight of the season. Its compact size made it easy to handle in the kitchen, while its storage ability kept it fresh for months. Many remember the excitement of bringing one in from the shed to bake on a frosty day. Planting winter luxury today revives a pumpkin worth savoring, ensuring future generations know what a truly perfect pie pumpkin tastes like. Christmas Lima bean. The Christmas Lima bean, with its striking maroon and white mottled pattern, was a showpiece in Grandma's garden and a comfort on her table. Known for its rich, buttery flavor with a hint of chestnut, it was often slow-cooked into hearty soups or simmered with herbs for a filling family meal. Packed with protein, fiber, and iron, these beans nourished bodies through long winters when fresh produce was scarce. Kids remembered shelling them on the porch, their bright colors standing out in a bowl. They stored well, making them a reliable pantry staple that could stretch meals during lean times. Growing them today not only keeps this beautiful heirloom alive, but also restores a taste that carried families through hardship with warmth and sustenance, reminding us of the days when simple food brought deep satisfaction. Amish deer tongue lettuce. Amish deer tongue lettuce was a crisp, flavorful green with narrow, pointed leaves that earned it its unusual name. Grandma valued it for its heat tolerance, meaning fresh salads well into summer when other lettuces had bolted. Its tender leaves carried a nutty sweetness and were full of vitamin A, vitamin K, and folate, perfect for keeping the family healthy. Many remember running to the garden to pick leaves just before supper, rinsing them in the kitchen sink and serving them with a splash of vinegar and cream. It was also an early crop, signaling the arrival of garden-fresh meals after a long winter. Today, planting Amish deer tongue means preserving a variety that thrives without fuss, delivering both nostalgia and nutrition in a form that connects us directly to our grandparents' everyday table. White Beauty tomato. The White Beauty tomato was a rare sight in Grandma's day, its pale ivory skin hiding a mild, low-acid flavor that was gentle even for sensitive stomachs. Sliced onto bread or tossed into salads, it offered a creamy sweetness, unlike the tangy reds. Rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, it brought health benefits alongside its delicate taste. This tomato was perfect for colorful summer plates, and its unique hue always sparked conversation at family gatherings. Kids loved its novelty, sometimes mistaking it for fruit. Grandma often paired it with fresh herbs for sandwiches that became summer staples. Growing White Beauty now keeps alive a tomato variety that never relied on uniformity, but instead charmed with individuality and flavor, reminding us of a time when gardens were as much about beauty as they were about food. Mammoth Red Rock Cabbage. Mammoth red rock cabbage lived up to its name with large, tight heads of deep reddish-purple leaves. Grandma prized it for its sweetness after the first frost and its ability to store for months in a cool cellar. Packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, and anthocyanins, it supported immune health and strong bones through the winter. Many recall the satisfying crunch of freshly sliced cabbage, whether in slaws, braises, or pickled in crocks for sauerkraut. Its striking color brightened the garden rows and made it a favorite for harvest displays. Children often helped strip the outer leaves to feed to the chickens, a small but memorable chore. Today, growing Mammoth red rock is more than just raising cabbage. It is carrying forward a variety that nourished and brightened family meals for generations. Rouge Vif des Temps squash. Rouge Vif des Temps squash, with its deep red-orange skin and fairy tale-like shape, was once a prized winter keeper in Grandma's garden. Sweet, dense flesh made it perfect for pies, soups, and roasted dishes that warmed the family through chilly months. Packed with vitamin A, vitamin C, and fiber, it nourished while storing beautifully in cool pantries. Harvest days brought memories of hauling these hefty squashes from the field, their vivid color brightening autumn's fading greens. Kids often used them as make-believe carriage pumpkins, just like in storybooks. Growing this French heirloom today is a way to reclaim its unmatched flavor and striking appearance, ensuring future generations know the charm of a squash that was as beautiful as it was dependable. Beaver Dam Pepper. Beaver Dam Pepper brought a splash of bold flavor to Victory Garden tables. Introduced to the U.S. by Hungarian immigrants, it balanced gentle heat with sweet, crisp flesh. Rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, it brightened meals and supported health during lean times. Grandma stuffed them with rice, sausage, and herbs, baking them until the kitchen filled with savory aromas. Their bright red or green skin stood out in the garden, often ripening just as the harvest season reached its peak. Families fondly remember gathering peppers in woven baskets, knowing they'd soon be part of hearty dinners. Growing Beaver Dam today keeps alive a pepper that offered both beauty and taste, carrying stories of heritage and home. Boothby's blonde cucumber. Boothby's blonde cucumber, with its pale yellow skin and crisp, juicy bite, was a summertime favorite in old gardens. Unlike modern store varieties, its flavor was sweet and refreshing, never bitter. Packed with hydration, vitamin K, and a cooling crunch, it was the perfect treat on sweltering afternoons. Grandma often sliced them into vinegar brines for quick pickles, a staple of summer suppers. Kids loved eating them fresh from the vine, wiping off the dew before taking a bite. Their unusual color drew curious glances from neighbors, making them a point of pride in the garden. Planting Boothby's blonde today means preserving a cucumber that brought smiles, refreshment, and old-fashioned flavor to the family table. May Queen lettuce. May Queen lettuce was a springtime delight, its soft, buttery leaves tinted with pink edges. Tender yet crisp, it had a mild sweetness that made even the simplest salads special. Rich in vitamins A and K, it was one of the first fresh greens after winter, signaling the true arrival of gardening season. Grandma treasured its reliable growth, often tucking it into garden rows where it thrived in cool weather. The whole family looked forward to picking it before Sunday dinners, pairing it with homemade dressings. Its beauty made the salad bowl feel like a celebration of spring. By planting May Queen today, we keep alive a lettuce that offered not just nourishment, but a joyful welcome to the growing season. These aren't just plants. They're living memories from the gardens our grandparents tended with care. Every seed holds a story. Every harvest, a taste of the past. Don't let them fade away. Plant them, grow them, and share them while you still can. Tell us in the comments which one you'll be saving first.